Hey guys, Suraj here from the Middle Class Breaker. Recently, I've been seeing a lot of hate videos and comments regarding the Kottiyoor Temple. Now, for those who don't really know, Kottiyoor Temple is located in Kannur, which is in Kerala, and it's in a very small rural place called Kottiyoor, where Shiva and Parvati have been worshipped. Now, I really want to explain my opinion on this particular place because I have farmland that I recently picked up. So I know how people are there, I know how the livelihood of that place is, and I really want to make people understand that what is the place about and not really that's been happening on social medias. And please note, I'm not trying in making this controversy, nor am I a Malayali, nor am I a Kannadiga. I'm a Tamilian, but I live in Bangalore for almost 30 years. I've been born, brought up here. My parents are here, so Kannada channag baratte ನನಗೆ. But at the same time, I also want to, help people understand what Kottiyoor is about, because with all the social media, it's just getting a very dark image about that whole place, which feels very hard and disheartening for me. So let's really deep dive into what's really happening there. Now, before I could start speaking, I really want to make this one thing very, very clear. I'm not here to put any community high or any language high and put the other language and community down or other state down or high. Now, this is something that I want to be very clear. I'm going to give you my unbiased opinion about all these online videos that's been circulating online related to Kottiyoor and the negative shade. First, I'll tell you how I know about Kottiyoor, because it should not be like I'm a random person from online who just dived deep and then started speaking about Kottiyoor. I actually picked up a farmland which is very close by to Kottiyoor. It's only 7 kilometers from the Kottiyoor temple. I know the people there. I know the locals there. I know how the locals behave with outsiders when we go there, and I've done dealings right where there's money transactions and all involved, so I know how these people are. They're very friendly guys, they're very sweet. If you're down to earth, they are down to earth. If you speak good to them, they do speak good back to you, and they have a very helping nature because it's a rural place, guys. As same as how in Karnataka we have rural places, you go ask one glass of water, they'll never show their face. They'll rather find somewhere and try giving you that water or food or whatever that you're asking for. It's the same way there as well. It's a very, very small rural place. I'll tell you what actually went wrong. The temple didn't expect this much of crowd. Nobody expected. I'm sure even when you went as to worship the gods, even you didn't expect so much of crowd, because the last time itself they were saying that the crowd was so big that there were no place to stand, and this time I heard that the crowd was double than the last time. And recently only this temple is being going very viral. I think 3-4 years back only a lot of people started going here, especially from Karnataka. Actor Darshan had been there to offer his prayers, and it's only after that lot of people got to know about this temple and they started visiting this temple. So first, let's be very honest here. The crowd that came in, nobody expected it. I'm sure even the authority or the policing people didn't expect this much of crowd. And if you're a person who's been to that place, the roads and all are very tiny. That's why 15 kilometers and all it's been blocked. I could not go visit my land because of this, because I got to know that the roads are so blocked. I have to go via the Kottiyoor Temple Road itself. So I'm not going there for another till June 15th or 20th to even to my own land, because the crowd and the traffic jams are going to be so much. Next thing is, let's be honest, this temple will not have so many people like other big temples that's out there. Let's be honest, guys, please. Very few people. I'm sure some civilians would have also been helping the temple. Okay, we will come and help you to do the crowd management. And when so much crowd comes in front of you, and maybe you're at 1 to 1,000 ratio, you will get tired, you will get irritated. For a matter of fact, you will even get panicked, because if something happens to the people, the temple is going to get black marked, and there'll be a lot of talks which will probably destroy the holiness of temple as well. So the authoritatives will also have that in mind, and maybe that's why they're also behaving rude. But I'm not taking one side here. I'm definitely not taking one side on the people who had thrown hateful comments on you, who had pushed you, who had even probably come at you with a very grunt look and very furious words. I'm not trying and supporting them, but the least that we could do is be like, okay, fine, mistake is not mine, but at the same time, I'm not here to fight with you. I'm here to offer my prayerings to the God. And crowd management, if we as people can also contribute 10%, we'll be, I think, at peace. Because when I look at videos, there is this small bridge. If we just stand in straight lines one behind another, everybody can go and watch the god or offer your prayings in a very smoothful manner. But rather, what do? We push. What happens when we push? Chaos happens, and that's where the authoritatives on the other side go a little panicking, because everybody are trying and falling on each other, and which leads to a stampede. And then, like I said, anything can go wrong here. And the number of people to also control these crowds, like I said, are very small in number, guys. I think the whole population of that entire Kottiyoor should be less than 4 lakhs or 3 lakhs. I'm not really sure about the numbers, but it's very, very low. You cannot expect them to act like a very big temple who are getting crores of money on a daily basis. They may not be able to perform that, at least as of now. Maybe in the futures, with so many of you all coming and worshipping the god, I'm sure in the coming years they'll be able to do it. I know by now you guys are wondering, like, what is this guy? This guy is only supporting the Kottiyoor temple. No, I'm not. I'm not supporting their authoritatives as well. I've been there. I've been to that temple so many times. The temple is such a peaceful place. Try going to that temple after Utsav and you'll know the beauty of that temple. You'll know what peaceful and spiritual divineness you will get once you enter that temple. You will just never feel like coming back out of it. I'm not even trying and supporting the people over there. All I would request and plead to you guys is, yes, things can happen. If you have a problem with the person, please try and solve it right then and there with the person. But please don't try and put it online. Don't come to Kottiyoor. Please don't use words like that. It really hurts me as a Hindu guy. We've all gone there to worship God. Things can go wrong. Maybe the God itself would not want you to have a very peaceful journey, right? Because that's what... There's a proverb in Kannada which I'm not able to remember as of now, but if you want to go see the god, you will have to go through all of these hard things. But I know, I get the point. These hard things are not being created by nature or through, some force, some natural force. It's all been created by people. I understand, but please do not put negative videos or any negative shades related to the temple. It's a beautiful temple. And even people there, I'm telling you, I'll bet you, go on non-festival days. Go there and speak to anybody there. They will always reply back to you in a smiling way. And if you can, like how we learn Kannada over here and we speak in Kannada to other people, which makes other Kannadigas happy, right? The same way, try learning Cheta, Chai. You try speaking with them with these words, they'll get really happy. Right now is probably not the time for them to show that love and affection, because they're going through day and night of chaotic crowd management, which I don't know, they could have handled it as well, but they just couldn't, or maybe they didn't know that so much of crowd is coming. Now, one pleading to the authority of Kannur and Kottiyoor as well, if you guys are watching this video, please make arrangements as soon as possible. Lot of us are coming there to worship the god and we are not able to worship it at peace. The paths to go to the temple, there are multiple paths. In the videos itself, so many people are showing you don't go that way, go under the bridge, go from parking in the front. So please control all that path, so you know that the flow of people coming in are only from one direction, so you know that how many people are coming in and how many people are going out. And I also saw a couple of videos that the ticketing systems are not great. People who bought 1,000 rupees tickets also were not being taken near the god quickly. Rather, they were also halted, which is bad, right? Because somebody is paying 1,000 rupees. The 1,000 rupees is not a small money, maybe for them. Could be a very hard-earned money. They're spending so much on fuel. They're spending so much on stays and hotels. The entire economy of that place is also going up. So we also need to think about all of these things. And I also plead the temple authority and the government there to provide more support for these people, please. Because see, we all are here for one reason, that spiritual divine of Shiva and Parvati. That's the only thing that should probably be circulating on the social medias or between one person to another, and not really these hate videos and comments. With that, I will end this video, and I'm so sorry if I've hurted somebody. My intention was not to hurt anybody. My only intention and request is, please don't spread negativity towards the temple and the spiritual place. Thank you. Om Namah Shivaya.